Welcome back to 4Things. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know all of you know the music of the king of rock and roll Elvis Presley, but did you know? 1. Elvis Presley was born in a two-room house in Tupelo, Mississippi, and was a twin. Elvis's twin brother, Jesse Garon Presley, was born 35 minutes before him on January 8, 1935. Sadly, Jesse was stillborn, and this event deeply affected Elvis and his family. Growing up, Elvis was aware of the loss of his twin, and it is believed that the early death of his brother had a profound impact on him throughout his life. Elvis often spoke about feeling a sense of connection to his deceased twin. Some believe that this loss contributed to his close relationship with his mother, Gladys Presley, as she reportedly told him that he was the chosen one and had a purpose to fulfill in his life. The memory of his twin brother and the circumstances surrounding his birth were personal and poignant aspects of Elvis's life. Throughout his career, Elvis occasionally mentioned Jesse in interviews, and it is evident that the loss had a lasting impact on him emotionally. The bond with his deceased twin might have influenced his music and the themes he explored in some of his songs, reflecting a deep sense of longing and connection. 2. Elvis Presley developed a keen interest in martial arts, particularly karate, during his time in the United States Army. He was drafted into the Army in 1958 and served for 2 years, stationed in Germany. It was during his military service that he first encountered karate, and he began studying the art under the guidance of his fellow soldiers. Elvis's fascination with karate continued even after his discharge from the Army in 1960. He continued his training under various instructors, including Ed Parker, a prominent figure in American martial arts and the founder of American Kenpo. Elvis eventually attained a black belt in karate, showcasing his dedication to the discipline. In addition to personal interest, Elvis incorporated karate into his lifestyle and stage performances. He often showcased martial arts moves during his concerts and public appearances. This integration of karate into his performances added a unique element to his shows and contributed to his iconic stage presence. 3. Elvis Presley was known for his generosity, and one aspect of this generosity that gained legendary status was his habit of leaving large tips. Whether he was at a restaurant, hotel, or other service establishment, Elvis was notorious for tipping generously. Reports from those who interacted with him and stories from the people who worked in the service industry often highlighted the king's extravagant tipping practices. Waitresses, bellhops, and various service personnel who had the opportunity to serve Elvis have shared anecdotes about receiving substantial tips from him. It wasn't uncommon for him to leave tips that far exceeded the norms of the time. Some stories suggest that he would tip hundreds of dollars for a meal or service, showcasing his appreciation for the people who worked to make his experiences enjoyable. 4. Elvis Presley's interest in aviation led him to pursue and obtain a private pilot's license in 1975. This achievement was more than just a hobby for Elvis. It was a reflection of his passion for flying and a desire for personal freedom. Elvis's fascination with aviation had roots in his childhood. As a young boy, he would often watch planes take off and land, dreaming of one day becoming a pilot. As he achieved success in his music career, he had the means to turn this childhood dream into a reality. In 1975, Elvis completed his pilot's training and earned his private pilot's license. He not only enjoyed flying but also took an active role in piloting his own planes. One of his most well-known aircraft was the Lisa Marie, a Convair 880 jet, named after his daughter. Elvis customized the interior of his planes to suit his preferences, including installing luxurious features and amenities. Elvis's love for flying allowed him to escape the pressures of his celebrity life and find solace in the skies. It also provided him with a sense of freedom and control at a time when he was constantly in the public eye. However, his passion for flying also led to some controversy, as there were concerns about the safety of a high-profile figure like Elvis operating his own aircraft. Despite the challenges and controversies, Elvis continued to enjoy flying until his passing in 1977. His contribution to aviation history, albeit on a personal level, is part of the multifaceted legacy that he left behind. That concludes this episode of 4 Things. I hope you found this episode informative and entertaining. Please remember to like and subscribe. This will make sure you don't miss the next installment and will help others to find the channel as well. Until next time, so long.